nor stained with dishonor America's name. In freedom we're born, and in freedom we live.
I want to introduce to you an American legend. Her name is Elizabeth Griscom, also known as Betsy Ross. Betsy Ross was born on January 1st in 1752 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Her parents were devout Quakers. She even went to a Quaker school growing up. Later in life, her father got her an opportunity to serve as an apprentice under John Webster as an upholsterer. Now, she had a big family. She was the eighth child of 17 children. Now, while she's working under John Webster, around 1773, at the age of 21, she fell in love with a fellow apprentice. Now, this apprentice that she fell in love with was a preacher's kid, an Episcopal preacher's son, and his name was John Ross. Now, due to his Episcopal faith and her eloping, the family shunned her. She was even expelled from her Quaker church. Now, while she was married, they attended the same church as George Washington and his family. Sadly to say, she was only married to him for 2 years. His death is unknown, but some scholars say he died of an explosion or from an illness. Betsy's second husband was named Joseph Ashburn. He died in a British prison in the West Indies. Her third husband, John Claypole, was also a Quaker. Now, she had 5 daughters with him and 2 daughters with her second husband. It is interesting to note that her third husband knew her second husband, who died in jail. He was the one who told her the shocking news. Many myths surround her life, and it is difficult to discover the truth from the fairy tale. Supposedly, George Washington came and visited her at her upholstery store in around 1776, and he asked her to make him a flag. He gave her the basic design, but she talked to him and convinced him to make some changes. One of those changes was to have the stars with 5 points instead of 6 points. Then the flag that we're talking about here it looks like today's American flag, but it only has 13 stars. The 13 stars represent the original 13 colonies with the stars arranged in a circle. It was not until the 1870s that her grandson shared how his grandmother created the flag. There is no evidence of who created the American flag. Now, there have been many women suggested having to have made the flags other than Betsy Ross. Now, there is evidence that she did make flags and banners, and there's also a receipt of where she made flags for the Pennsylvania fleet. She worked hard all the way up to the age of 74. She retired, and she died at the age of 84. Betsy was a real historical person, and although her stories cannot be proven, she is truly an American legend.
We fall in so righteous a cause, let us hope to succeed, for heaven approves of each generous deed. In freedom we're born, and in freedom we'll live. Our purses are ready, steady, friends, steady, not as slaves, but as free men. Our